Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Orakel reading for this week. Today I read for Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and this reading here is for Libra. Welcome, Libra. The first card is from das Schamanen Orakel deck, and the card that came out is the Dance of Unity. And the card is inviting you to work together with people of same interests. That way you all work towards the same goal. Work is not work just so. One needs to have the benefit of the universe in one's focus, and, says the Dance of Unity card, stay always joyous. On the card we see two Indians, and they are connected by holding on to a dream catcher. In front of them is a blue flowing stream of water, and behind them is a building that reminds us of a settlement in Chaco Canyon. They are holding on to a dream catcher as the reminder of original unity, which connects everyone and everything. So the shaman uses the dance to dance through everything, the troubles as well as the difficulties. Dancing is taking off the pressure and is setting free unknown mighty forces. So the message here is to make an effort to bring together family and friends, share things that helps to bond with the people important to you. You can sing a song together, you can take a walk together. Whatever you do, do it mainly or do it hopefully once a week at least. Something that is not work related or related to money making or to daily sorrows is the best approach. Just spend time together in a happy mindset. With regards to relationships, it says that we are always in a relationship, even if we live alone. We depend on others and they depend on us. We are one big human family. So ask yourself how to create some joy for the people in your life and how you can improve your relationships. Participate in your future and experience the holidays, dance events, singing events, or other events that are not necessarily a part of your culture. Open up to the new and learn to see the multiculti life on earth. The Keepers of Light Oracle card is next. Out came Djwal Khul. Djwal Khul is about the Dharma unfolding, saying to remember that you are on a path, so take one step at a time to happiness. Djwal Khul, known as the Tibetan, is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have had many incarnations, including as a devotee of Buddha himself and as one of the three wise men who honored the baby Jesus. Through his earthly experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practice and discipline, and knows that the path we are on is unfolding over time. He is now helping the light workers follow their dharma, which is a Sanskrit word meaning the right way of living. There is an extended message here. When Djwal Khul appears in a reading, then he reminds you that your path is unfolding as it should. So take one step at a time and remember that your only spiritual function is to be happy. You are a powerful person with many lessons under your belt and a real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. So take a time to go over what you have learned recently, recognize the strengths it has brought you, and acknowledge where you have been courageous. Djwal Khul is now working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. The Nature's Whispers Oracle card is the ideal course of action, saying that it is easy to be overwhelmed in the planning of a new endeavor. Simplify your plans, clearly envision what you would like to accomplish, and then find ways to make sure you can stay on path. Eliminate self-sabotaging or other behaviors that might derail you, and determine what you desire next. Do this through daydreaming and visualizing what delights and what inspires you. Trust that this is an important phase that is necessary to maintain alignment and clarity. The path of light oracle card is wisdom, and wisdom is a cardinal human virtue. Wisdom is the ability to stand above the storm clouds of our thoughts and emotions and survey our surroundings with a clear and an open mind. It is seeing the things from a higher perspective and assessing the bigger picture. It is the ability to see what is truthfully and then act without emotion or bias. So wisdom is the capacity to see all sides of people, places, things, and situations, remaining calm and centered, so enabling the use of discernment as opposed to reactive and emotional judgment. Wisdom is acting in accordance with our ideal, vision, values, and calling. It is knowing what does and what does not work for us and then acting in alignment with that. It is knowing that just because something works for us and is what we are called to do does not mean it applies to everyone else. We all know that life can be extremely difficult. It is so easy to get pulled into all the chaos in this world. It is easy to bounce from one reaction to another, constantly triggered by this outer world. So when we are ruled by the emotional reactions of the ego and the lower self, then we lose connection to our true self and are prevented from assessing the peace and wisdom that resides within us in our hearts. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali says that when our mind is disturbed by the waves of thought, then we become identified with them and then we forget our true nature. As a result, the wisdom of the soul is obscured and we react from the ignorance of the ego, and this is the source of all our difficulties. The antidote, according to yoga, is to gain the appropriate knowledge about life and how it works, about what is real and what is not, so we can understand how to act in the world. By filling our minds with the wisdom of the enlightened masters from all traditions, and by applying these teachings to our life over time, then the darkness of avidya will lift from our consciousness and we will connect with our true self and access the wisdom within. Next comes the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. Out came crows. The color is green, so it relates to the fourth chakra, and the title is Grass. And your message is best expressed when you are uniquely yourself. It starts with the legend of Grass. Grass is excited. He is ready to tell his best friend, Wheat, that he is gay. But Wheat reacts negatively, and it is one of many judgmental encounters for Grass. For years, he is turned down for jobs and even when he applies for an apartment. So Grass fights for the right to live where he wants, and in the end he wins. But soon after he moves into his new apartment, someone breaks in and attacks him. In the hospital, his loved ones, they gather, sharing stories of who Grass was to them. He dies, leaving behind his legacy of love and of courage. The inspiration here is that Grass says, break away. It may be time for a change of scenery. Visit a foreign country, embark on a new enterprise, or learn a skill. Most importantly, do grow. The personal inquiry is to ask, what have I outgrown? Am I willing to become independent? Key ideas of the card, they are taking a stand, living your truth, the lack of safety, the clashing values, and teaching by example. And the keywords, they are warrior, peace, and courage. You can do this meditation. Find a peaceful place where you can listen to the sounds outside, and in your mind's eye, watch the grass sway in the wind. Allow images to come to you as you see a road, then walk down that road and ask, where do I find myself? And if you wish, Write down what you see and where the road brought you. And the last card is the Bob Ross Oracle card. Out came the Rebel. That goes well with the Cross card, I think. So the Rebel here. Bob Ross loved to defy his critics. He turned painting, which for centuries had been reserved for those with the time and the means to devote to it, into something that anyone could do. Painting used to drive me crazy when I was a traditional painter, Bob Ross said. And he continues saying, you really do not have to agonize over your paintings. You do not have to be blessed by Michelangelo at birth. You can paint. You can paint. Bob encouraged his viewers not to be afraid of what others think and to simply do what they want, even if it upsets the critics or the art establishment. So the Rebel wants us to take a chance and go out on a limb, because that is where the best fruit is. That was the reading for you, Libra. I thank you for listening. I do wish you a beautiful day today and a joyous rest of this week. I'm sending lots of love out. Take care and goodbye.